Hello, welcome back, class. And this is Learn English Now for engineers. And we're going to be doing reading, writing, and speaking using the engineering terms. And we're going to also incorporate technology. So we're going to bring in the vocabulary that we've been using in the last few sessions, the engineering terms, and we're going to use these engineering terms to do some reading, writing, and speaking activities, okay? So let's go ahead and talk about the course. Everyone in here is student from a non-English speaking country that wants to work as an engineer in English speaking countries. Okay. And the lesson objective here is that we're going to use Tesla's autobiography. He was a major contributor to much of the technology we have today in the world today. So what we're going to do is write, by the end of this, we're going to write a 3-page paragraph from the autobiography that you read, and you're going to choose one technology that he contributed to and show that how that's contributed to the civilization today. Okay, so the objective is to get you to start using these and learning and using these engineering terms and also learning and using the English language. Okay, so following the course today, this is the lesson plan for today. First, we're going to discuss objectives, what we just did. We're going to review the last lesson's vocabulary using technology, and then we're going to do a model article to MindWeb, and then I'm going to give you a guided practice. I'm going to show you how to take what we did from the MindWeb, from the article to the MindWeb. We're going to go from the MindWeb to the outline and then to an actual paragraph, and that's the same process that you're going to use on the independent practice to write your journal from the autobiography, okay? And then we'll discuss the assessment because I'm sure we won't reach that today. Okay, so I'm not going to go through all these words. These are just some engineering term vocabulary lists that we've been working through the last few days. And you can see here some more. So I'm going to remove my picture here while I show you how to work on this tool. So this is a great tool, right? It's called Quizlet, and I've used this many times in my career for just everything. I mean, it's a great tool to just really learn anything, right? I mean, you can learn you can just make these card sets, and then there's various different games inside this environment that you can use with the set of cards that you created. So if you look here, I've created a set of cards. This is called engineering terms, right? So let's go ahead and look at it. Okay, you can see there's the term here and then the definition here. Now this came directly from our word list. Okay, so go to your word list, and what you can do if you want to add to this list, right? So right now, let's go ahead and take a look at it if we play it. So let's play match game. I really like this one. So let's play the match game. Start game. So what happens is all the terms and all the definitions pop up randomly anywhere on this screen. So you just put like the voltage level, which causes an insulation failure. Okay, that's probably breakdown voltage. So you just match it. Okay, an insulated material between two conductors. Okay, let's just say that might be a dielectric, right? Okay, a disruptive discharge of electricity through a insulator. And then also we have the electrical separation between two conductors or two circuits. So that's probably isolation. Okay. Here's mine, hiding down here under my picture. The disruptive discharge of electricity through an insulator. Okay, that's going to be an arc, right? And then a luminous discharge due to the ionization of gas surrounding. That's going to be a corona. Okay, so you get the idea. Then what you do is you come back here. You can come back to your set, and then just click on it, and then just click on add and remove terms. So then what you do now is you can just paste new terms in here. You add one, so you put in your new term from your list right here. So you would just pick primary circuit. Just do a Control C, paste that in here, and then do its definition. Okay, a circuit electrically connected to the input source of the power to the device. Okay, so choose that. Do your Control C, and then come over here, do Control V. You've pasted it in there, okay, and then just do done. Okay, now that's added to your set, and then when you do the match game, that new term will be on the game. Okay, so you get the idea. So now all of those are in there. So primary circuit is in here now. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to add various, you're going to add vocabulary from the list, and then we'll go on and do the vocabulary practice. And I'm going to be walking around the room, help you get your account set up, make sure you're in there and you learn how to add terms to the vocabulary list correctly. I'm going to help you out. Okay, so with that, now we're going to do model a topic on AC. So if you looked at this article that we read from the Tesla Society, he's discussing basically two things, which is comparing direct current and alternating current. So does anybody have anything they can take from the article that was about direct current? Yes, very good. Yes. Direct current is inefficient. What else about direct current? It can cause fire. And because fires, because it is inefficient, it generates heat on the transmission lines, and so in that case, you're right. Yes, they have to put substations every 2 miles, which is just ridiculous, right? So for alternating current, we have energies were cyclic. Anything else about alternating current that Tesla said was an advantage? You can step up the voltage, and we're going to find out why that's important as we move along. So anything else? Polyphase principle, right? Okay, so let's take all of these ideas and we'll connect them in our mind web like this. Okay, so we see that we have direct current, alternating current, and various things about these currents. So let's try to create an outline from this mind web, okay? So I say Tesla claims DC is inferior to AC. Why? Inefficient. What else? Exactly. You guys got the idea. You just add whatever's in this mind web, you just put it right there in the outline, okay? So starts fires every 2 miles, and similarly for the AC, we see that he claimed that AC is better than DC because energies are cyclic, stepped up the voltage, and the polyphase principle is in application. So let's go ahead and try to take this outline and put it into paragraph form. So I'm just going to write, Tesla claimed that direct current is inferior to alternating current because DC is very inefficient and wastes energy and heat. So can anyone add to that? Yeah, great. That's very good. Okay. Yeah, so what he says is the loss of energy can cause fires if the heat is too high. Consequently, substations must be placed every 2 miles to safely support DC transmission. Okay, that's great. So we already incorporated all of these ideas into a paragraph that we've written on our own. Okay, so similarly, we can do the same thing with the AC side, and in the end, maybe we get something like this. Tesla proved that alternating current is more efficient and safer than direct current because energy is cyclic. The polyphase property of alternating current allows the voltage to be stepped up to high levels, allowing transmissions over long distance with little loss of energy. Great. So the high voltage AC transmission not only improves efficiency, it greatly reduces the risk of fire from transmission equipment overheating. Okay, so thanks a lot, and we're going to end this lesson. See you in the next lesson.